Hi, welcome back to my channel, y'all. I'm super excited to do this pick a card for the full blue moon on Halloween. And yeah, I just think it's going to be very potent energy, and we're also going to be in Scorpio season, so I'm excited to see what the cards are going to have to say. So let's see. A few announcements. This month we are donating to the Indigenous Environmental Fund, a very important organization, and you can read more about that on my website, like what they're really centered around and focused on. And you can also read more about the raffle prizes, which will also be announced on the blue full moon on Halloween. Some really cool prizes and collaborations I'm excited to offer to y'all this month. Let's see, I do have a few workshops coming up for November, Intuitive Tarot and Manifestation. Maybe I'll have my channeling workshop up and running by then too, but we'll see. Yeah, no, I'm hearing that it'll be most likely for December, but stay tuned for that. Anything else? Yes, I will be taking more personal readings in November, so stay tuned for that. But let's see what the cards have for you. So this is a pick a card. If you chose, or actually let's say for, this is going to be the card for pile 1, card number 10, Journey. This is going to be the card for pile 2, card number 4, Courtship. This is going to be the card for pile 3, 35, breaking down to an 8, Pathway. So go ahead and select your I was gonna say your path. Go ahead and select your pile, and you can click the timestamps in the description box to take you to your reading. Hi pile 1, if you chose card number 10, Journey, this is your reading. So just with this card, I'm definitely getting the end of a cycle. I'm getting death, rebirth energy, which makes sense because again, we are in Scorpio season for Halloween and for this blue full moon. So I definitely feel like there's going to be some sense of closure, some sense of ending, and also the sense of like excitement of something new coming in. I'm hearing relationships for people. For other people, I'm getting like maybe patterns of negative self-thought or things that have really been holding you back. And I am like, even though this is maybe more focused on the ending of something, I feel like there is this like excitement or anticipation of something else coming in. So I'm really excited to do this. Let's see what the cards have. So I wanted to get an astrology card to sort of tap into like maybe the astrological influences for you at this time. So we have 12th house, Escape. So definitely could be a Pisces or dealing with a Pisces. With 12th house, Escape, I'm getting more of that, yeah, like purging of things no longer serving you. The 12th house to me is like subconscious energy. It's things that we aren't aware are affecting us. And so I really feel like there's a purging of things that are holding us back, maybe energetic and spiritual blocks or people. 12th house is also the last house of the zodiac. Or not of the zodiac, but of the birth chart. So there definitely is the energy of like an ending here. I'm also getting too, it's important to stay tapped into your intuition and your feelings at this time. This is the house of intuition, of feelings, of deep-seated emotion. We also have a full moon pictured here, I just realized. So I definitely feel like this full moon is going to be significant for you. Okay, I also wanted to pull a relationship card just to see where your manifestation mindset is at this time. So let's see. Every relationship I establish is eternal. Look at that infinity there. Yeah, so I'm really getting as one thing ends, another begins. We also have the imagery of like day and night here in that infinity. So everything is happening simultaneously. I'm really getting with endings and beginnings. Let's see what it says. It is our desire that you come to remember that every relationship is eternal, and that once it has been established, it is a part of your vibrational makeup for forevermore, and that in your powerful now, where all that you have become converges with all that you are now becoming, you hold the power to create. And so, your observation of a situation, wanted or unwanted, no matter how remote you believe yourself to be, makes you a co-creative partner of the experience. Yeah, so it's talking about like really understanding that like everything that happens is sort of meant to be. I feel like that card is speaking to. And it talks about like everything sort of staying with you in a sense, whether it's through having learned a lesson or maybe this is a relationship that is going to last forever. I feel like, yeah, with 12th house, there's a lot of energy of like deep emotions, deep cycles, and deep patterns. And I feel like there's a lot of realization, a lot of healing, and a lot of understanding about like those parts of yourself. Now I have two starseed oracles. So let's see what we have with those. All paths lead home, which says inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. Yeah. We have perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out, common ground. Yeah, so I feel like these two are reinforcing that idea that like everything happens to you for a reason. And I feel like there is the cementing of lessons here, the learning of lessons, and the understanding like of why things needed to occur the way that they did. And I feel like that's very healing and like just allowing you to release a lot of energy, which is ultimately going to allow you to attract more things to you. I'm also getting too about vibration. Like the more you clear your vibration, the more intentional you are about what you're wanting to call in, the less you have like your subconscious or your ego like running the show. So I'm really getting there's like a beautiful takeover for some of you as far as like releasing the past and intentionally calling in new like energy that's gonna serve you better. With perspective, in all paths lead home, again, I'm getting the idea that like everything is leading you back to yourself. And it says turn your gaze within. So this might be a time also of deep reflection, meditation, and really grounding yourself, especially with the journey card. That kind of like set everything off. Like you are on this journey and it's important to be grounded and like just understand why things are happening to you. I guess for you is better as a Freudian slip, but why things are happening for you and where it's like really leading you and how everything is propelling you forward no matter what. So let's get into some tarot and look into this deeper. See, the first card we have is the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Y'all got the most cards, I think. The Hermit in reverse. The Three of Swords in reverse. The Ten of Swords in reverse. So a lot of tens here. The Six of Swords in reverse. Are all your cards gonna be in reverse? The Ace of Wands in reverse, and the Ten of Cups in reverse. I guess, yes, all of your cards are going to be in reverse. So one, I'm getting a message of maybe you have a tendency to like shut down and sort of go back into your shell when anything doesn't go your way or whenever like hardship comes your way. I feel like there is going to be something that allows you to rewire that way of thinking, something that allows you to look at hardship as something that's positive, something that's fueling you, and something that's like pushing you to be better. I also see like maybe your kindness has been taken advantage of for some of you, and there's a tendency to like want to just completely shut off your well of giving. I feel like there's a need for balance with that. Like again, just check in with yourself on whether that's coming from a healthy place or from a place of wounding. But I feel like there's a balance between the energy you're giving and keeping energy for yourself that needs to be achieved or that will be achieved. Maybe this music is a little loud. Okay. I feel like also with perspective and the Ace of Wands in reverse and the Ten of Cups in reverse, I'm getting a little bit of like missing an opportunity, or it's like almost like you've been hurt in the past and your wounding is preventing you from seeing like a beautiful new opportunity that will lead to a lot of happiness. For some people, I'm getting this as in a romantic sense, like your wounding is sort of like, you know, like rose-colored glasses. It's sort of the opposite. Like there's a little bit of bitterness or like brokenheartedness that's preventing you from like having faith in the future, having faith that you can have like the ultimate happiness fulfillment. And I feel like Spirit is really encouraging you to do that deeper purging, that deeper healing and reflection at this time. I feel like also like maybe you feel like things are just not going the way that you want. and maybe this full moon is going to really bring that up for you so that you can release it. With all of your cards in reverse, there's the sense of like everything being in chaos and everything being in disarray. And I feel like your ability to really see clearly or to experience the joy in your life has been compromised in some sense. So I'm getting homework for pile 1 is to ground yourself in the things that you have to be grateful for this full moon. That would be a really good full moon ritual. Write out a list of gratitudes. And just expect good things. Expect good things. There's a heavy emphasis on like going within and reflecting for you, pile 1. So I would definitely recommend that for this full moon. Okay, my final card for you is a crystal card. So I set the intention of finding what crystal will help you ground this energy for yourself. So let's see what you got. So you got Chevron Amethyst. It says, Chevron Amethyst is a powerhouse partnership combining the clearing and balancing properties of clear quartz with the soothing, strengthening aspects of amethyst. Looking straight forward with determination, use Chevron Amethyst to empower yourself and others. Chevron Amethyst reminds us to give and giving to. It says, reminds us to give and giving to and mentoring others just as we receive blessings and help along the way. We pave our path to be spiritually rewarding. Yeah, so the practice of giving, making sure that you're in balance with like what you're giving and receiving is important. So maybe another practice for this this full blue moon is going to be like giving something. Maybe it's giving compliments, maybe it's giving time, maybe it's giving money, but give something to someone without expecting anything in return and just see how that feels. Keywords, partnership and mentoring. It says, aim above morality. Be not simply good, be good for something. Yeah, so I feel like there's a message of remembering what you have to be grateful for. Giving is another good practice to cement that, because it's like you always have something that you can share, you always have something that you can give. And so just reminding of like what abundance you have will ultimately call more towards you. And I feel like that can be in all capacities, whether it's with love, whether it's with money, whether it's with friendship. Just ground yourself in the present. Yeah, really take into account like perspective, zooming out and understanding that like everything in this universe is ultimately trying to support you on your journey. Yeah, to bring it full circle back to the journey card. But those are the messages I have for you, pile 1. I hope you found this helpful and insightful and that you're looking forward to Halloween and the full blue moon. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, and have a great day. Bye. Hi, pile 2. If you chose pile 2 with card number 4, courtship, here is your reading. I'm feeling like right off the bat, a lot of people pick this who are looking for a message of romance. I definitely am getting that like, if you see here, I don't know if you can see this detail there, but Cupid looks like he's just shot his arrow and he has like there's a sense of mystery around love here. I feel like there's, for some people, there is this sense of unexpected. This could be like, you end up reconnecting with your boyfriend from when you were 15 and like you end up hitting it off really well, or like there's something that is unexpected around love for some of you. For others, I'm getting a partnership in the sense of business or friendship. I feel like there is this sense of like fated meeting or reconciliation. Like you're going to be coming together with someone that is going to be very impactful for your life. So let's see. This could be a job offer for some people as well. So I pulled some astrology cards to see what astrological influences we have for your reading. So let's see what came up. Oh my God, we have Pisces, I believe. And we have Libra, I balance. Yeah, so you could definitely be a Pisces or a Libra. If you're resonating with the Pisces energy, maybe you want to watch pile 1 because Pisces energy came through very strong there. But we have I believe and I balance. I feel like this is talking about a balance between the heart space and the mind to me. Pisces is very intuitive, very feeling, and Libra is very mental to me. So I feel like there's a balance needed between the heart space and the mind. Maybe you feel called to a certain person or a certain thing, but your mind's telling you no. Like, I feel like there's a need to really realign those two parts of yourself, and to, I feel like, tap back into your intuition. Intuition to me also, like I'm just realizing, is sort of that balance between the heart and the mind, right? It's feeling, but it's also a knowing, like knowing what the right path forward is. And whenever your heart or your head is out of alignment, where there's any fear or doubt or worry, I feel like your intuition is not really allowed to come through as strong. So definitely recommend grounding, grounding your heart space, grounding your head, and allowing your intuition to come to the forefront. Yeah, Libra energy is also, to me, 7th house energy, which has to do with relationships, partnership. So I definitely feel like this has to do with connections for a lot of y'all watching this. Yeah, 2 of these came out for you as well, but I wanted to pull a relationship card to see where your head is around manifesting. So let's see what the first one is. I have the power to direct my own thoughts. And my relationships are supposed to feel good. Yeah, so I feel like I don't need to read both of these cards, but I have the power to direct my own thoughts. Again, that's talking about the control you have over your vibration in your mind. I feel like really there's a lot of mental strife for some people, like your heart's calling you in one direction and your mind's telling you like not to trust it. But I feel like there's a need to like get a better grasp over your mental state, over the thoughts that you're thinking, and like just relax. I feel like getting out of fear-based thinking is like maybe one of the main messages for y'all. I'm also getting something about the hips as well. Maybe there's a feeling that your hips are too wide, or maybe there's like hip pain or something with the hips. That's just a random message. My relationships are supposed to feel good. Yeah, so if you feel confused about a relationship, whether that's friendship, business, love, ask yourself how it feels. Like, do you feel good? Do you feel aligned? Do you feel like your divine self, your best self, like when you're involved with this person? And if the answer is no, then you have your answer. If the answer is yes, then maybe explore why you're fearful, why you're thinking it won't work. I feel like with the energy of 4, there's something about stability here, about building. Like, I feel like something has potential, but there's like a mental block here for sure. Let's see, I wanted to pull also a Starseed Oracle. So let's see what came out of that deck for you. It says Lost Lands. Soul memories and gifts, you've done this before. Yeah, so another one of these cards talks about how you're aware of the connections you're gonna have when you incarnate on this life. But like before you incarnate. So yeah, there's a sense of like inner knowing. Trust your inner knowing. Your soul knows like what is supposed to be on your path and what's supposed to be going on for you. So trust that. Yeah, I'm getting like strong intuition for a lot of you watching this. There's just like your mental state of your head is not allowing you to trust what you feel, but I feel like trust it, like you know best here. Okay, let's see what tarot comes out for you. The Sun in reverse. 8 of Swords. Oh my god, that's so perfect. We have the Page of Wands in reverse. Temperance. And the Moon. Yeah, definitely. So this full moon is going to be significant for you. I also think that like, if you see how this moon is like sort of either blowing into this person's mind or sucking away from it, like The moon card also represents illusion or not seeing things clearly. So I definitely feel like, yeah, the Eight of Swords is also a card of being stuck in your head. I also feel like there's a fear of repeating an old cycle. And so there's like a hesitation to like actually move forward with something or someone. And I definitely feel like there's the energy of expecting bad news. Maybe you're thinking about reaching out to someone, but you tell yourself no, or you just feel like, oh, they'll never like want to talk to me. Or I feel like there's a message of going for whatever this is and like trusting yourself. Like you're feeling this urge for a reason. I'm also getting two. You could have like a moon placement in Pisces or Libra. I'm just getting that as a second message. But with Temperance and the moon, I feel like there's something about like the timing of this full moon that is going to be significant for some of y'all. It feels like everything either alchemizes on the full moon on Halloween, or like something significant is going to happen for some of you. I'm getting that very strong. I'm also hearing trust. So I feel like, yeah, have faith that things are going to go well, like expect good news about something. I feel like also if you've had to wait for something, like maybe it will materialize on the full moon, or something about this full moon is going to be very potent for a lot of you. I'm also getting too with the Temperance card, like your angels and your divine guide, like your divine support team are right here with you, like trying to calm you and relax you. Like the Temperance card is about like your angels there with you. And I feel like there with the moon, like you don't maybe you don't see them, or maybe you don't feel their influence, but like things are really coming together. So really just, I feel like for you, pile 2, your message is to really work on your mental state. I'm getting like a brain massage, like just find a state of relaxation, control your thinking, and expect good things. I'm also getting too, for some of you, this is going to be a very activating full moon. I see like the ability to tap into your spirituality deeper. With soul memories and gifts, you might even have some abilities come online, or it might be a lot easier to explore the astral plane or anything like that. Like I feel like the veil is going to be very thin, and it's important for you to like explore that at this time. Especially with the Pisces energy. I'm also getting a message of abundance coming in for some people. So if you've been asking for financial assistance, if you've been asking for love, true love, like I feel like there is going to be a manifestation here on the full moon. I just keep getting that. So let's see what crystal card we have. I set the intention of finding a crystal that will help you manage this energy that's coming in. So let's see what we have. Yes, oh my god, Celestite. Says, Celestite on the surface appears to be a lovely, gentle, uplifting quality. Do not be deceived. The seemingly sweet crystal has a strong and stimulating effect on spiritual and psychic development. Look to Celestite for purpose and determination when your desire is to grow. Celestite is often associated with the throat chakra. Because of this, it can be used to help bridge the communication gap you may experience with others as you grow and change as a spiritual being. Keywords, communication and spiritual growth. It says, the beloved sometimes wants to do us a great favor. Hold us upside down and shake the nonsense out. Yeah, I'm getting the nonsense as the overthinking, the looping of negative thoughts. Like, really work with this crystal also if you want to develop your ability to channel messages, or just your spiritual energy in general. I've been sleeping with this crystal under my pillow, and it's like giving me very vivid and intense dreams for probably a week straight now. So it is very strong, very powerful for spiritual communication and spiritual connection. So I am getting that as a very strong message for some of you. Like I was saying before, like if you want to tap in deeper, if you want to experiment with new abilities or anything like that, like I feel like your guides are guiding you to do that at this time. Those are the messages I have for you. I hope this was helpful and insightful, that you have a great full moon. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, and have a great day, y'all. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. If you chose number 35, Pathway, here's your reading. Right off the bat, I feel like you're being, you've been on a path of transformation and you're being led to enlightenment or like your highest timeline. This feels very like divine and spiritual to me. Like if you see the way that these butterflies are just being led to that light, it's like every butterfly to me feels like a deep transition or a deep change that you've been going through. And it's like each change or pivotal moment has been leading you to like, I'm hearing your true purpose, like your highest alignment and your highest purpose. Yeah, I'm starting to like really feel a lot of divine energy as I'm tapping into this for you. I also feel like your light body is being activated while you sleep, I'm hearing. I'm also hearing the name David, so that could be significant to some of you. Yeah, this feels like very, very fucking good energy to tap into, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it feels like divinity at its purest form. And I feel like this is where you're being led. You've been shedding a lot of aspects of yourself that have been holding you back, and now it's time to step into your role. I'm getting like, some of you are definitely meant to be leaders, are meant to be seen, and it's time for you to really harness that energy. I feel like this full moon is definitely going to be significant for you. I'm getting something about the number 8. So this could be like 8 significant things. This could be like a timing type of thing. But I'm getting the number 8 is significant. 8 is also the infinity. Yeah, I'm getting like a heavy spiritual message for a lot of you. So I feel like definitely a lot of you, this is not your first time incarnating on the earth. There's such a strong sense of spirit, a strong sense of knowing. I'm also getting like travel as well. So maybe you've been thinking about traveling, or you've been feeling called to a certain path. I feel like there's just a strong sense of like who you are and what you're meant to do. And you're gonna see a major push forward. Oh my God, pile 3, okay. So let's see what astrology card we have for you. I wanted to pull a card to see what astrological influences we have on your reading. So let's see. Oh my God, so we have 9th house faith. Okay, with master number 33. So yeah, I'm not really sure what master number 33 is. Let me look it up because I feel like it's significant. Wait, no, that's not what I want to know. Bear with me, y'all. Oh, it's considered the master teacher. Nurturing and responsible. It says it's signified by the word altruistic. Wow. So I don't know who chose this pile, but like this is very, very powerful energy. Master number 33, some of you might have that life path number, but I feel like you're definitely supposed to be a teacher. You're supposed to be definitely a wisdom seeker, a truth sayer here, especially with 9th house faith. Like that is a card of high spirituality, higher learning, faith, belief, also travel. So I'm getting travel is coming through very strong for you. You can also have like, you could be a Sagittarius or have that energy in your chart, very highly aspected. But I feel like there's a group of like powerful healers, powerful teachers that are in this group or watching this video right now, and you're meant to be stepping into that destiny deeper, especially right now. I also feel like there's something about like palmistry here. Maybe you've gotten your palm read before and that's significant, or maybe you will get your palm read, but there's some important information that is going to be found through your palm, I'm getting. I love channeling messages for this group. It's just like, it's all coming to me so clearly. I'm also getting to get your passport if you don't have it already, or to make sure that it's in order. I feel like a lot of you are going to be leaving the country soon. Alright, so I wanted to pull a relationship card to see where your mind and your vibration is at as far as manifestation and calling energy towards you. So we have the universal law of attraction is managing my expansion. Look at all those eyes there. Like, I feel like you're so wise, like maybe even wise beyond your years. Maybe you're like a very old soul. Like you're very young physically, but you have such a deep wisdom and like knowledge about the world. It says the law of attraction is the universal manager of all vibration, which expands to everything that exists through the universe. And so at the same time that the law of attraction is responding to the vibrational content of your physical thoughts, it is also responding to the vibrational content of your inner being. Yeah, so this one is really talking about the idea that you are attracting things from the deepest parts of your inner being and also through your mind. I'm also getting strong like telepathy or a lot of psychic abilities here, a lot having to do with the mind. So maybe clairvoyance, maybe like telepathy, being able to hear people's thoughts, things like that. This is not going to be for everyone, but I feel like if you chose this group, like you're a very special being. But yeah, this to me is talking about the importance of just knowing who you are on like a deep existential level, and also being mindful of what you're thinking. I feel like there are some very powerful minds and very powerful old souls here. And I feel like it's time for you to do the work. Like it's time for you to step into your role and this like whole earth thing. And I feel like you're going to be pushed into it in a sense. Like you've already been being led to it. Like the imagery on this card was insinuating. And it's like, I'm getting like this, your light body is just going to be shining so bright. Like there's this major expansion to your energy here. Beautiful. So I wanted to pull a Starseed Oracle. I'm so excited to see what this card is for y'all because like I love this group. But let's see. The Cosmic Heart says, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. So that to me again speaks to the idea of like bridging the gap between between like asking the universe for stuff and also your actions and like the vibration you're putting out. So I feel like there is this like beautiful dance between like your heart, what you're attracting and also what you're doing. Like again, there feels like this very strong knowing of like who you are, the path you're meant to be doing, the path you're meant to be on, and like what you're meant to be doing. I'm also getting to like moving prayer. I feel like maybe this group just feels called to a bunch of different lands, a bunch of different places. You could also be called to explore a bunch of different parts of spirituality. Maybe you study world religions, maybe you study the occult, maybe you study psychic gifts. Like I feel like there is an endless curiosity with this group. I'm getting strong Sagittarius, but it's like your heart is forever hungry for like more experiences, more lands, like things that are going to broaden your perspective and really just stretch the boundaries of like what you are. I also feel like you don't like to be confined. Like you like to be your ever expanded self, like which is closest to like what we are outside of these like meat suits. Like our divinity is so connected and so expanded, and I feel like you're just someone who's very close to your soul and close to divinity, that like you feel you don't like to be caged in, or you don't like to be restricted in any sense. There might be like a fear, like claustrophobia, or like the idea of being caged in or boxed in might be like a big deal for you. Let's get some tarot. Let's see. We have the Two of Swords with the Eight of Wands, the Lovers in reverse, the Strength in reverse, and the King of Pentacles. Oh my God, hi King of Pentacles. So this is so funny. Like the first part of your message was so expanded and so limitless and so soul-based. And now we sort of get brought back down to the 2D. Like, even though you're a very expanded being and you have a strong sense of self and like soul, when it comes to matters of the heart or like love or like very human shit, I feel like you still feel like confused or lost here with the Two of Swords, Eight of Wands. To me, those are like conflicting energies. It's like, I feel like a lot of you in pile 2, this is not pile 2, a lot of you in pile 3 are very much about like action, spirit-based action, following your intuition. But with the Two of Swords coming out first, there's this blocky feel when it comes to love or romance, or maybe connection in general, or maybe with a specific connection. The Lovers is a very strong like divine union here, but in reverse, with the Strength in reverse, I feel like there's a lack of confidence with like pursuing the person you feel most called to. And there's the idea that like you are confused, but I feel like you're not really confused. There's just a fear of like what it means to accept what you feel in your soul. And I feel like I'm hearing you can no longer ignore it. So maybe there's a realization that you love someone, and there's the idea that you need to take action behind that with the Eight of Wands. I feel like also if you have a close relationship with like ravens or crows, you might receive like a message. I'm hearing a message from the higher ups, as in your divine support team. I feel like it is time to do something. You procrastinated enough, I'm hearing, and like I'm hearing to kick your ass in gear. Like I feel like there's something that you are supposed to have been done that you are not doing. And with this King of Pentacles, I can't escape the fact that like it feels like an offer or really taking control of a situation. Yeah, I feel like there's a message of like action on your part here. And I definitely feel like it involves like an offer to another person where, yeah, maybe it's like an invitation or like putting your feelings out there, or I just feel like you're supposed to be taking action at this time. And maybe the full moon is going to force it in some sense, or there's a sense of like a trick up the universe's sleeve here. So yeah, maybe it's better to just take action on your own accord versus like being forced into action. Because again, I feel like you don't like to be forced into things. You definitely like your freedom here. So I feel like, yeah, follow your intuition here. I feel like things will go a lot smoother for you that way. I'm trying to see what other messages I'm getting here for you. For other people, I'm definitely getting a message that you're supposed to be writing, or yeah, I'm hearing prose. So maybe your thing is poetry, or maybe it's books, but there are a few of you that are supposed to be writing at this time. Yeah, especially with the King of Pentacles. Now I'm seeing this king as holding a book or some type of like collection of writing. Yeah, with the cosmic heart, like yeah, I feel like you should lean more into that if you feel called to that at all. It definitely is supported, especially with the message of master number 33 being the master teacher. Maybe some people are asking like how to find out your life path number. So in numerologically, you just add up all the numbers of your birthday, and you don't break it down. So usually like with 35, that would break down to an 8. But I feel like for you, since if you want to know if your life path is master number 33, just add up all the digits of your birthday and see what number it comes out to. If it comes out to 33, then that is your life path number. If it comes out to like 27 or something, then that would break down to a 9. So if it equals like a master number, then usually you don't break it down, even though it has the same properties as like life path number 6. But life path number 33 is its own thing. But anyway, yeah, I feel like if writing is your passion or something you feel called to pursue, definitely follow those intuitive urges. I feel like also you might have like a random inspiration to write something, or you're like, I just want to write 30 pages, or like lean into that and like give into that. I feel like it's supposed to be. I also feel like it might help a lot of people as well. So definitely follow your urges at this time. That was a lot of messages. You got the least amount of cards, I think. So let's pull, let's see what your crystal card is to help you sort of ground into all of this energy. Oh my God, yes. So we have Desert Rose, also known as Gypsum Rose, also known as Selenite Rose. It says, Desert Rose is a promise to yourself, a remembering of what you can be when you're connected to your hopes and dreams. Sit quietly and dwell on what you want to express to your community, what you desire to grow into. what you have to offer those around you. Yeah, so I'm getting you're supposed to be offering something, whether it's a book, whether it's a romantic gesture, maybe all of the above. Like, don't be afraid to do that. Small desert rose formations are the perfect size to carry with you as a personal talisman when you need a constant reminder to listen to your own inner voice. Yes, listen to your inner guidance. I feel like there's such a strong sense of spirit for a lot of people in this group. So listen to that. It says keywords: express yourself. Make visible what without you might have never been seen. Yeah, so this is a very powerful group here. I definitely feel like there's important writings or texts that need to come from some people, prose I keep getting. And I'm also getting there's important communication of like the romantic nature for some of you as well. Wow, powerful group. This might be my favorite one, but don't tell anyone. Yeah, okay. I hope you found this helpful and insightful. I also hope that you have a great full moon and a great Halloween. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.